Hello, this is Scott, and this is the Hyper Report. Here are the quotes for various items. First, upside-down banks. A Denmark bank will pay people to take out a loan, however the same bank will charge to hold people's money. What's more, these paranormal financial episodes are taking place all across Europe. In addition, in the US, JP Morgan will begin charging large institutional customers on some of their deposits. So, how long before people in Europe and the US follow the Japanese in keeping what little cash they have in their home safes? Next, Greeks buying gold. Greece is bankrupt with no hope in sight, at least within the Euro monetary union. Thus, an eventual default appears even with a phony deal inevitable. To that end, bank runs continue in Greece as Greeks accumulate physical gold in anticipation of bank holidays, possible bail-ins, and indeed a possible return to the drachma. Next, illegal Social Security numbers. Homeland Insecurity Secretary Johnson failed to cite any law that authorized Obama to give Social Security numbers to 5 million illegal aliens. So as court hearings continue, so do the illegal activities. However, immigration is not the only illegal activity within Obama's court. Next, illegal Treasury money payments. Officials at the U.S. Treasury are stonewalling congressional inquiries into $3 billion in payments to health insurers. These corporate payoffs were never authorized by Congress. The payments were made by the Department of Health and Human Services with the cooperation of the U.S. Treasury. Can you say collusion? Next, illegal IRS. More of those so-called irretrievable emails by Lois Lerner are appearing, and they are showing more illegal activities by the IRS. Is anyone surprised? Who needs Congress when Obama can make, execute, and decide laws as he and his thugs wish? Next, head for the hills. Researchers at Cornell University published a report that pretty much confirms what many in the preparedness community already know. Either through an economic collapse, natural or man-made disaster, if the world as we know it falls apart, get out of town and head for the hills. As the late Leonard Nimoy may have said, it's the logical thing to do. Next, Arizona false flag. How does anyone dig up and cut up a very thick cable in a remote and hard-to-access area without leaving any clues? One does not need to have insider sources to see the unmistakable patterns emerging from the false flag attack upon Arizona's internet covering approximately half the state. Next, bullet ban. Obama's ETF plans to illegally ban the manufacture, importation, and distribution of popular ammunition used in AR-15 type rifles. Since the AR platform is the single most popular rifle in the country, Obama is trying to use ammo control for gun control. Obama's ATF have invited comments, not whether it's a good idea or not, but how to implement it with the least disruption. Finally, please prepare now for the escalating economic and social unrest. Good day.